Welcome back to Family Art Project's Depth and Distance series. Today for our project, we are naming the magic in the atmosphere. Atmosphere can mean two things. Scientifically, atmosphere is the gases that surround planets in space. But atmosphere can also be a feeling created by mood or experience. For today's project, we're going to learn about atmosphere through both artist Faith Ringgold and through birds. Tar Beach is about a girl named Cassie Louise Lightfoot who flies around Harlem in New York City and claims her space, imagining her powers of flying over a place and wearing the Washington Bridge lights like a necklace. We're taking that idea of flying through an invisible yet magic atmosphere to create art that has us asking ourselves, where can I fly freely, using the air and gravity to hold me in wild flight? Where will my imagination fly me to? How can I be held by even what I don't see, gliding through an atmosphere so powerful it forms the weather? Birds know these answers. To first understand how birds fly, we need to understand what it is that they are flying through. Air. Air is found in the Earth's atmosphere. You can picture the atmosphere like a big bunch of blankets hugging the Earth. Other planets also have their own blankets of different gas mixtures. Our blankets have 5 layers: the exosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, and stratosphere, and the troposphere. This is the layer, the troposphere, that we live in and where birds fly. You see, the air is a habitat for birds. Often we think about how birds live in marshes and canopies and deserts and other habitats, but the air, an environment, has constantly changing features, is kind of its own environment, its own habitat. So birds have learned to fly in really resourceful ways to make use of this environment. For example, the barn owl flies almost silently through the sky. Barn owls' feathers minimize their flowing air going through the feathers so they can stay quiet through the night. Geese are more brilliant flyers. They use teamwork in the form of a V formation to minimize the uplift and drag from the wind in their given turn from the atmosphere to conserve their energy. They take turns being the leader of the V, the geese who takes the most energy, in squawk and encouragement. So you'll see the goose in the front of the V is the one that is really fighting against the wind sometimes and flapping its wings, and the rest of the geese are a little bit higher above and riding off of that energy. And of course, they take turns. These birds fly so brilliantly to where they are going, and we can look to them as teachers. How are you letting the atmosphere hold you and flying to where you two dream of next? Every year at the Family Art Project, we have a weekend where we create art inspired by the book Tar Beach by Faith Ringgold. While we normally read it to you, we actually will do one up this time and leave a link to Faith Ringgold reading the story herself. I suggest you pause this video now and head right on over to that link below and have a listen before returning to the art making. And come join us in the art making after.
For this project today, I've taken inspiration from Faith Ringgold in her book Tar Beach. In her book Tar Beach, a young girl develops the ability to fly high in the sky. As she flies above buildings, she can claim those buildings. And she claimed a building and gave it to her father. Taking inspiration from that, I have created an image of myself flying high above buildings. And the buildings I have, they're going to represent Brooklyn for me. I've flown over them so I can claim these buildings and make this community into a space that welcomes anyone and everyone. So I'm going to walk you through here, and you can follow along or grab whatever materials like fabric, clothes, t-shirts that you have, and create something of your own.
In Tar Beach, Cassie teaches her younger brother how to fly and tells him, "It's very easy to fly. All you need is something you can't get to any other way. The next thing you know, you are flying among the stars." As you make your art, think about a place that makes you giddy, a place you feel so excited or happy or just in awe and peace to be in. Think about a special place that gives you a warm feeling. Think about a place that makes your feet tingle so much you think they might just lift off the ground and fly. Close your eyes and imagine flying there. This is a great image, whatever you come up with, to use for your artwork. Where are you flying to? What are you flying over?